Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Silver Lantern Archives. Today we're continuing on with The Quiet Dream. Our party's been through a lot lately, and for once they're not actively in trouble, at least as far as they know. But as for what exactly has been going on, we're going to let our forgetful cat catch us up. Let's see if he can remember what was going on.
Well, seeing as how it's all new information, and I don't think we're ever going to that stupid maze ever again. I think I'll be my memory will just be fine. But
Oh, is that so? Alright.
God damn it, Raven.
we got the seal from there. What reason would we have to go back?
You opened your fucking mouth.
Mm. But anyway, we continue the battle against the avatar of that area. And it was looking pretty good. I mean, we were no one died during the battle. Well, they died beforehand, but it was decided. You know what? Fuck. Let's decided fuck that and revive them. But afterwards, no one died. We defeated the Avatar, managed to get the seal, and quick marched it out of there because those creepy fuckers were. You died once, didn't you? Yes, I mentioned that. Salos saved you. Yeah, I have mentioned that no one died during this phase of the battle. The secondary phase. This is the secondary phase after the Salus thing.
Sounds like Raven thinks I'm going too easy on the party.
I said luckily. That implies no. I don't think you're going too easy. We pulled the win out. We pulled the win out of our ass. Collectively. Our collective asses. Anyway. Can make me can try to make me be a breaker of rule 1. We finished the battle, quick marched out of there because those hulking Umber Hulks were coming at us, and we left the area. We didn't exactly know how we were going to get back until Seta decided, you know what, fuck it, we ball, and just started walking. And we just started following.
Like the little chickens you are.
Yes. While we were walking, those nightmare dogs from that first dream realm we fought in came up and started walking beside Senna. Apparently, while we all got dream powers with our weapon. Senna's reaction, Senna's ordeal in the first area gave her nightmare powers. That's interesting. I mean, that does explain how that would kind of explain how she managed to tear apart that entire dream though before we got to the second seal area. But I digress. We continued walking for a while. There was a quick conversation with Jaimon. Find out what the fuck, how the hell they got here, which they have no clue. And aside from like saying that their god apparently sent them here. And that's about it. We haven't reached the Citadel yet, but we're hoping we're close. Pretty sure that's all that happens, CC.
Alrighty. So we are going to rejoin the party as a certain eye-licking kobold sticks their nose out of their pouch.
Get him out now.
Well, seeing as how there's just nothing around for you to grab and potentially cause trouble, then I see yes.
Okay. I was going to scuttle out of the sack and kind of surround Jimon a little bit. Not kind of inspecting him, but not do much else. He's still holding the hourglass. He's not let go of that.
Or can I put the hourglass with the other one?
Nah, fine. Hand it over.
Put it with the other key?
You see they immediately start to react to each other and start
I'm
giving off
going to
sparks.
I'm going to separate them. You're going in different
Give it back.
bags.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm sure it's a good idea to keep them together.
Yeah, I'll hold it.
Give it back to Al.
Probably best not to have items of vast magical power, or not, I don't know, of vast unknown amounts of magical power touching each other in a bag.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, you know what they say about when you mix heat and cold.
No, why don't you enlighten us?
That's how you get a storm.
Well, how we get storms is actually a bit of magical energy. Okay, I'm just gonna leave that there. Never mind. Ugh.
Al, the
Yeah.
dwarf is friend.
Okay. Oh. Okay. I was gonna reach into his pack, take out a little pamphlet, and hand it over to the dwarf.
Oh,
I thank you. What does the pamphlet say?
It is, although Al does not see it. Al, this was the whole thing, but it is those like little travel brochures you can get. It's one of those, but for the Lady of Pain.
It also has pop-ups.
It does have very
Oh,
technical pop-ups.
pop-ups.
When you open it, there's like a little cracking whip.
there's even a little pull tab that like just moves the whip arm.
Yes, precisely. And this little kobold
Nice.
is looking at you very expectant.
I'm guessing I probably don't recognize the Lady of Pain with that role.
It'd be religion, not history.
All right, we'll try that.
Oh, a magic cleric would have a lot much better. Oh,
There
wait,
you
oh.
go.
Yep.
Not exactly a good deity.
Nope,
So we're
it's
not
not
trying to
exactly.
piss her off, is that right?
What was that?
So we're not trying to piss her off, right? We're trying to keep the Lady of Pain happy.
Yes.
I mean, it's normally a bad idea to piss off the gods. Even if you don't follow a specific one, intentionally pissing one off tends to lead to listen, I have
Consequences.
I was gonna say I have a track record of pissing off the gods, and it never ends well.
Exactly. Consequences.
I'll do my best not to make her mad.
Our patron doesn't get mad easily.
As long as she doesn't want me to be a flagellant, we're good.
No, not necessarily.
I'm pretty sure that they promote self-flagellation.
Yes, do that. Rituals do that.
No, Al, we don't, I'm not doing that.
But she's good. She helps people.
Yeah,
Good
don't-
guidance.
they just haven't been enlightened yet. And I'm gonna pat Al on the head.
I don't really know
Maybe
much
with
about
time.
Sigil. All I know about them is I think they preside over a city named Sigil.
Oh, yes, yes. Sigil. City of Doors.
Well, maybe if we're really lucky, there's a door here. I'll leave there, and we can finally leave this place. Although I doubt that's true. I'm sure if there was a case, we probably would have found it by now. Well, no, actually, there's many doors here.
There's no doors where you're standing.
It's a
Oh.
metaphor. Actually, not a metaphor. Never mind. Anyways, I'm gonna shut up.
Hey. Oh, survival. What are you trying to survive?
I was trying to figure out if I could see our footprints and as
You
we're
cannot.
moving across the stars, and clearly I do not.
Well, I mean, you don't even see the ground, so no.
I know
Yeah.
that's what I was saying. There's nothing below us. I was trying to figure out if I could
Nope.
track us at all, but nope.
No.
Much as we'd love to, we can't.
I don't know how Sin is doing it. But that being said, Raven is
Def-
going to. Oh, Tyson.
It's definitely a conundrum to say the least. I have theories, but I don't think I should discuss them right now.
I mean, and we're literally in the dream realm. Nothing is supposed to make sense. It's a dream.
Yes, because last thing we want is to accidentally dream up a version of a deity. Bad enough would be one.
Raven's gonna cover Yenna's mouth.
Yeah, you might not want to even mention that because. Did you see the fast word thing?
That was me clearing the deck.
Okay. Because I'm sure everyone here, well, except for Jaimon and Alric, remembers the whole Santa Claus situation.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Wait a minute.
Let's just all agree not to think of any all-powerful deities. Yes?
Agreed. I think we're all thinking nice, happy thoughts.
What are
Very
all?
happy.
Here's the thing: we're not thinking happy thoughts. We're not thinking sad thoughts. We're not thinking it. We're just not thinking. All we're doing is leaving. That's it. We are all zen.
Easy enough to say, harder to do.
I mean, I am perfectly zen right now.
You're
All
a
this
monk.
all this marching it's very easy to lose yourself.
I don't do that. I will tie you to myself if I have to.
No, I mean in the metaphysical way, not like the actual physically losing yourself. I mean losing yourself in your own thoughts and becoming one with the universe.
Don't become one with this universe.
I like to think I can become one with all universes.
That's probably not a good idea.
Hey. Stay present in your own form.
Well, I mean, isn't that kind of the issue we're dealing with right now? The fact that we are all here in our physical form, in a realm that does not want us here in our physical form?
It's not that it doesn't want us here, it's the fact that we're not supposed to be here due to the fact that we're causing damage. There's the difference.
Well, if you think of a universe you're in as a physical creature, us being our physical forms is kind of like us being viruses, and all this damage is caused by the immune system. So
Hey,
yes, I would say the universe doesn't want us here.
hey,
What is a virus?
you're the cleric. That's your expertise.
I can heal conditions, but I've never healed a virus. What's a virus?
Sickness. Is this not common knowledge?
Looks at Argos.
Argos gives boof.
Listen, I am a simple rogue. Don't ask me about illnesses.
Do we know where we're going?
Aye, we're following Cinna.
Yeah, I got that, but where are we going? Do we
If
know?
you get rid of the guard flu,
We're following Cinna. That's as good as any of us are going to get.
He'll chuckle a little bit. All right. He'll pull out his tankard and take a drink.
Raven will match your energy and pull out what looks like a flask.
Anyone's welcome to a drink if you want.
no, thank you. I'm fine.
Maybe once we're back somewhere safe. I prefer to. If I want to get inebriated, I'd like to be somewhere where I know I am.
I don't partake in alcohol. Unless for
Raven,
sterilization purposes, obviously.
Raven's gonna hand you her flask.
You handed me your flask?
Okay? You said you don't partake in alcohol. So you'll want to
What
drink out of that one.
what is in it?
Take a drink and figure it out. And she
don't
looks
think-
at you with basically the equivalent of I triple dog dare you. Do it.
Well, if you say so. As Elric takes a swig.
It is delicious coffee.
You know, peer pressure is nothing to joke about.
Oh, this is it's a lovely bitter taste. Say, what do you call this?
Alric, have you never had coffee?
Coffee? Let's see. No, but I think I've read of it before. Ah, yes, I remember where. It was used to treat some severe cases of insomnia in a book I read.
Who in the right minds would use coffee to treat insomnia?
It was
that's
more
what
of
they
a
said.
it was weird. Well, it's delicious.
Chapman asks if he can touch her neck for a second.
uh, why would you want to touch my neck?
I want to see the physical effects.
Mm. I don't think it would be wise. It just it could be considered a grave offense if we got out of here. I am a noble after all.
Fair enough.
You
Wait,
silly
what happened?
nobles.
What would be an offense?
Touching my neck? Does that not Is that not a physical relation of some sort?
I mean, it
Well-
depends on your culture.
I mean, Digimon is a cleric, which is one who practices in the medical field, despite the fact that somehow they don't know what a virus is. But still, I mean, doctors do tend to treat nobles and common folk alike. Yes.
Well, that is true. I've never been treated outside of anyone in my family. Hmm. All I was told was when I was a kid I wasn't allowed to let anyone touch me, besides my family, so I will stick with that.
I was gonna
I'll
try to
keep
sneak
my
up
hands to
on Elric.
myself.
I'm sorry, Al, what?
I was gonna try to sneak up behind Elric.
Yourself.
Just disadvantage. Okay, I have to roll disadvantage. His ability. 21.
Do you want me to roll perception? at
Yes,
disadvantage?
because it's not disadvantage necessarily, but
Roll exhaustion.
Advantage on
Oh,
ability
yeah.
checks with exhaust.
then both of y'all are at disadvantage.
Damn.
Ow. No.
Yes. Kind of scuttle back.
Oh, you should always have consent before you touch someone.
Fine. Normally do.
I'm trying to figure out what you guys meant by touching next.
I would just want us to be a little shit.
I mean, Raven's just confused.
Did Raven say that out loud that they were confused about what the whole neck touching thing?
Yes. Yes.
Well, I'm not a medical professional to say anything, but I've seen a lot of people treated by medics, and typically when touching someone's neck, they are taking their vitals.
Yes,
That
I
would be
can believe that's
correct,
kind
yeah.
of just fine.
But why would
That's
you?
kinda-
Alric seems to be fine. They're walking normally.
Okay, cool. Alec seems to be just fine.
Out of character, I think the coffee would help a little bit with the exhaustion.
No, it's not. It unfortunately doesn't. I've passed before.
I think it does something. Let me go find that thing.
Hmm.
You had a hot chocolate thing, the Nexus thing that did something with it. I think.
It's not hot chocolate. What book do I need? I need this one. I know coffee does something. I don't remember offhand what it does. Oh, yeah, that one doesn't. Because that's technically Caliph tea.
I am attempting to roll insight. If my fake.
I'm gonna make my way to the front of the group and try and ask Senna where we're going.
Forward.
To where?
She does not answer that part.
The more
He's
we
not gonna
distract her,
push
the
it.
more, yeah. The more we distract her, the more likely we're going to get lost.
Yep. Just kind of give her a shallow salute. Yep, no problem. Get back in line.
You see both of the massive hounds turn and look at you as you've moved forward. How close do you get to Senna and the hounds?
I get probably within about 5 feet, so I can just ask her normally.
Of Senna or the dogs? Because
The
if you're
Senna,
within,
yeah.
which means you're standing right next to the dogs.
Yep.
Can I have a charisma save?
Not very
No.
good.
Jimon, as you're standing next to these hounds, your mind starts to your thoughts start to blur together as you have less and less of an understanding of what's around you, almost falling into a trance.
Ooh. Sounds interesting.
Jaimon almost completely stops unnoticed by Senna and the others. Senna and the dogs, I mean.
Fair. Raven will grab them and kind of just. I'm just gonna splash coffee on their face.
There's no response whatsoever. Gmon, you find yourself standing in a dark room, all alone.
He's gonna try and look for a way out.
It is a dark room. There is no other hallways or anything to go. You just see darkness.
I'll
And to us,
start
our
walking forward to try and feel out the room since you can't see.
As you're reaching out, you don't feel anything, but you start to hear an odd tapping. Tap, 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 tap. It seems to echo from all around you.
I wonder if there's a way I can focus in on it. I'll do an Arcana check to see if I can see if it's natural or not. And that should have just been a straight roll. Sorry.
Um,
Oh, I guess it didn't matter. Second roll is worse.
Do you have?
he
Did
doesn't
you
have
have advantage
disadvantage,
on
so
it?
he just has the 18. As far as you can tell, it sounds natural. I mean, you have no reason to think otherwise. You don't feel any magic moving around. You haven't heard anything casting, so I have no reason to think it's not. But as you hear the tapping, you start to hear it get louder. Each tap slowly moving up in volume. Tap by tap by tap. It isn't long until the tapping, each of them sound like the massive gong of a church bell. And it is reverberating in your head.
Well, nice knowing you.
What are the rest of us seeing while they're experiencing this?
He's just standing there. You see nothing
He's going to
invisible.
cast See Invisibility to see if there's something there that he can't quite see.
You see nothing new. It is still dark. Between the two, you'd guess less invisibility, more darkness, like some kind of darkness spell. But you see nothing appear after casting your See Invisibility.
Out of
The
curiosity,
beating is starting to get louder and louder and louder.
did the Jaimon stop moving when
Yes.
they? So he just stopped, but Senna, the dogs, and everyone, they're still walking.
I mean, Senna is.
Jason, stop moving.
They don't seem to notice what's going on.
Tyson approaches Jaimon and
We'll
puts a
get to
hand on his
that in a
shoulder.
minute, though.
Okay.
As Jaimon, you still hear that tapping getting louder and louder, each one starting to send a jolt through your heart.
Now all I'm thinking is, there was something
You
here
still
with
can't
John.
see anything or feel anything?
Nope. It seems to be a completely open room in pitch black darkness.
He's going to use Thaumaturgy to try and cause a rumbling to see if he can use that to help better triangulate where the tapping is coming from.
How would that help with the sound?
Well, Thaumaturgy, the shaking would bounce off the walls if there are any walls. So if I'm really in a void, it would do absolutely nothing.
So are
But
you
if it was
making tremors in the ground or
tremors,
along
yeah,
sound to bounce?
tremors, yeah,
Because tremors wouldn't bounce
vibrations.
off walls. At least not in a way you'd be able to understand it. Because it sounds like what you're looking for is an echo.
Yeah,
Which that can
essentially.
also do. Yeah. Okay. I see what you're doing. Not. Yeah. Tremors is an earthquake, effectively.
Oh, you're kidding.
Well, a tiny. But yeah, you don't hear an echo at all. Just that tapping. You then start to hear something move out in the distance.
Uh-oh.
Can I tell how far away what's moving?
It's hard to tell with that tapping overtaking absolutely everything, but you think it's getting closer, whatever it is.
Can I tell what direction? From behind, from forward, from side to side?
Roll me an investigate.
Yeah, probably not.
No, just that tapping is overriding everything in your head.
Yeah, fair enough. He's gonna cast Fairy Fire to try and see if he can identify what's doing that.
You feel the spell take, but you do not see the light. Oddly enough.
Nothing's happening to the group around him
We'll get to
like
that
the
in a minute.
rest of us, right? Oh boy. As we eat a fairy fire to the face.
You start to
What
feel
he's gonna do is he's just gonna close his eyes and relax and try and start performing some meditative breaths. He wants to relax himself to the point that he can understand what's going on around him. Clearly, his eyes are failing him, his skills are failing him. So he wants to just close out everything else and just concentrate on his senses.
Which sense are you trying to go for?
He's probably going for sound more than anything else, most likely.
Alrighty. You start trying to ignore everything, but as you try to focus on the sound, more and more of that tapping just drives into your skull. It's starting to feel painful now as it's gotten louder and louder. But as you're trying to focus on that, that's when you feel something else. The air around you has turned humid.
He's going to continue to listen.
Roll me another perception. 22. You think you hear very, very heavy breathing. Something very large is very close.
I'll ask what it wants.
It does not say anything. You can just feel that humidity as the air starts kind of pushing over you. And just that heavy, heavy breath. seems to be somewhere above you.
He knows better than to just attack out of turn, so he's going to maintain his concentration as best he can. And try and surmise exactly what it is that's above it.
Something big, based on the sound of the breathing, as far as you can tell.
That doesn't make it an enemy or a friend. That's what he's trying to discern.
There was no way you'd be able to tell that from somebody breathing at you.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying that's why he's staying still, is because he doesn't know if he's with an enemy or a friend yet. He needs to discern that before he'll take any sort of strong actions in any direction.
Fair. You can hear it shifting about just over you. The tapping continuing to get worse and worse and worse.
Is it like Toll the Dead, where I can just
Oh, it's far
feel that
worse.
ringing?
But it doesn't feel
Is
like
it very
magic.
similar? Okay, all right.
It doesn't feel like somebody's casting Toll of the Dead on you. Usually you can feel those reverberations. It doesn't actually sound like a bell. It's just reached the volume of a bell. And it's past that by this point.
Okay. He's going to maintain his concentration.
Alrighty. As you are doing that, it suddenly, the air gets heavier and heavier and more humid until you feel an intense pain in just above your hips. Can I get a medicine check? You, Jimon, vaguely become aware as intense pain starts to shoot through your body. You don't feel your legs anymore. You feel this solid wall just above your hips. You also don't feel your hips.
I'll try and reach down to see if I can feel my legs or not.
Oh, you can't get that far, as there is something hard underneath you. And as you press down, you feel your torso move a little bit, as you feel yourself getting lifted up, and your torso kind of falls back a little bit, and you immediately realize a problem. The reason you don't feel your legs is because they're not attached to you anymore.
And they're floating off into the distance.
Can I get another
do I
investigation check?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if I'm bleeding or not.
Oh yeah, you're definitely bleeding. Your legs just got cut off. So that's a 12.
12, yeah.
Jimon, you're pretty sure what you feel underneath you is teeth.
Okay, so something's bit me now.
Like bit you in half.
It's taking off my legs, yep.
As you feel it start to shift up as if a giant maw is lifting up and throwing you back, as your body falls onto what feels, the first thing was teeth, this has to be a tongue, as saliva is starting to coat you. And it continues to move back as you feel yourself falling down what feels like a throat. And it's not long before you fall into something burning. As you pretty sure you've hit the stomach.
He is going to cast a Moonbeam beside himself.
Here you go, Dad.
Fair. The light immediately comes into existence, but I immediately need a concentration check as you feel your flesh starting to burn off you. That is going to fail. As you feel, as you're trying to concentrate, the hand that wasn't out casting, the one that was more holding you in place, that hand is already almost completely dissolved as you fall back in proper, and it's not long before your entire body is suffused with this burning pain as what feels to be acid is eating away at your body. It eats and eats and eats until you don't think you can take it anymore, and as your body starts to succumb to what you know to be its death, you see Raven standing in front of you. And the pain is gone.
I'll look at Raven and be like, what was that?
Raven, he's
No.
just been standing there.
I have no idea. Keep moving. We're gonna lose Cinna.
I'm gonna verify I still have legs and arms and stuff.
Everything still seems to be in place. You can almost feel the tingle of your skin burning off, which isn't a comfortable feeling, but it's not in pain. It just feels like the memory of pain.
Am I able to surmise that it was the dogs that did that to me?
Dogs would not be that size. Whatever's jaws cut you in half were a multitude of sizes bigger than you.
But I would assume it was a mental break that the dogs would cause. I'm wondering if I would be able to tell if it was the dogs that might have triggered that mental exercise.
You're in the dream world, so who knows? It might be.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Jamin's trying to make sense of what's going on. I'm wondering
You
if he
were
would blame the
standing
dog.
next to the dog. It would be a reasonable assumption, but you also know
Alright.
you're in the dream realm, which anything can happen because dreams. So it's either or.
Fair
Or it
enough.
could have been Senna. That's the one you walked up to talk to.
I'd probably bang the dog. I'd probably blame the dogs.
Did you just say you're gonna bang the dogs?
Blame the dogs. Sorry.
All right, that's fair.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can
Yeah.
see Raven is attempting to get you moving again. You're a little discombobulated.
Hey, Tyson,
I'm
keep
probably
this one
gonna
moving.
hold on to your arm for at least a little bit, for a couple minutes, just
That's
until I
fair.
get my feet back on the ground. Yeah.
What'd you say, Tyson?
To keep Dijon moving. Daemon moving. Daemon.
Tyson just walks up behind Jaimon, puts a hand on his back. Come on, Jaimon. You can tell me what you just experienced, because it seemed like you were experiencing something. Just keep your feet moving.
What have I told you people? Don't be staring off
He
into
probably
space
misses
while
a
we're in
step
the
every
dream
now and
realm.
then.
Yeah. I don't blame you.
Raven's gonna be giving Alric some looks, but she doesn't say anything.
Alaric is gonna be, if anyone saw his face, is showing a little bit of fear. Like more or less nervous than anything else, but fear and nervous.
How far did Senna get from us as we kind of stopped?
Y'all can still see her a little ways off.
Okay.
She's not moving at a terribly quick pace, but neither are y'all. So she's not out of sight.
Okay, I was worried about that. Yeah, no, I was gonna keep that for time. Yeah, I was just prancing along, trying to keep up with people.
Ow and his little legs.
Wait for me, I got little legs.
He has to work twice as hard.
I can put you back in the sack.
No, I can do it myself. Independent, fully grown adult of my species.
Of course you are.
I mean, on technicalities, I'm pretty sure that he is. It's. They're. I'm pretty sure an adult is by kobold standards.
Yes, kobolds just aren't very tall to begin with.
How tall is Al?
I'm sorry.
Ow is, let me check, a
Closer to
little
3
over
foot?
2 feet tall.
2 feet.
A little over 2 feet tall.
So he's really small for a kobold.
Yeah, he's a runt.
Yeah, because they're about 2 to 3 feet tall. He's just on the smaller end.
Hmm. There was a size chart made somewhere
Somewhere.
that has like his exact height.
And then you have Raven type.
I'm
Yeah, I
tall.
was exactly 2 foot.
Yeah, I had a feeling. So what are y'all gonna do now that Gmon is disoriented all to hell?
Yeah, what's your problem?
Like I said, I'm just leading him forward.
Jamin would say, I don't know what just happened, but something invaded my mind in some sort of test. And I'm pretty sure I failed as he shuffles along, trying to keep his feet under him.
And what makes you think you failed? What exactly happened?
I was in this dream world. I couldn't see anything. I have this spell called Toll the Dead, which rings bells, and you saw it on the battlefield, obviously. But it was
Yes.
like that, where there were just these ringing bells, and they kept on getting
Perfect.
louder and louder and louder, and then something started eating me. And it wasn't until I was basically at the point of death that I came back to reality. I
Sounds to
don't
me.
know what it means. But something invaded my mind in some sort of way.
Well, no surprise there, given where we're at. The Dream Realm has a way of getting to you, if you're not careful.
Indeed. It sounds to me like you had a very bad nightmare. Not surprising, since you got very close to one of those nightmare beasts.
As you say that, you see one of the dogs turn back to look at you, Tyson. As you have gotten its attention.
Then if you got close, why isn't Senna stopping? Senna's not stopping.
Tyson just stares back at the beast, but answers Al. Well, Senna seems to be a woman of action, and not one of many words. So I guess they're just focused on leading us.
I might apologize to the beast if I were you.
Why?
He doesn't look too happy at you, and based on what happened to me, I'm not sure I want to piss him off.
To be fair, I'm pretty sure they are classified. They are classified as nightmares. I mean, I believe we fought them before in a literal nightmare.
I was gonna carefully approach. I was gonna like run around and curve around in front of Senna. He wants to get a good look at her face.
She seems pretty normal, all things considered. You see the scars along her neck and chin and across one of her cheeks seem to stand out a little bit more. She also looks to be a little bit thinner and the green of her eyes a little more pronounced, but that's about it.
Just out of curiosity, I was gonna stick his snout out and give a sniff
Not green,
to a
yellow.
divine sense.
Her eyes are yellow. You
All
don't
right,
get anything.
I was gonna. All right,
Her hair is green,
not undead.
not her eyes. You don't
This is
get
what I was
anything from her, anyway. But you do faintly smell the scent of the undead behind you.
Turn around.
It seems to be coming from the void.
The void. Okay. I was going to follow his nose for a little bit, not. But if I notice, if now notices he's getting too far for the party, he'll run back.
So you're walking out into the void?
No, just like you just get up right up against it.
I mean, everything looks like the void to you, so.
I smell something. Bad news.
Tyson calls out, "What do you smell?"
Undead. In there. And he'll point.
Undead here.
Uh-huh.
I suppose it's only a matter of time that something started appearing, given our reckless use of magic. Alright.
I think it was from Santa, but not from Santa.
I would recommend we try to pick up our pace if possible, and if need be, return and fight. But ideally, I'd like to not fight if possible. I don't think any of us are in a good condition to do that.
Is Senna walking toward the direction Al pointed to?
No, it's off to the right.
Well, it seems that Senna is not leading us toward them, so I think everything should be okay.
Okay.
Is at that
I
point,
will return to the
maybe a
party.
few minutes later, you see Senna's path seems to be curving to the right.
Well, I stand corrected.
I was gonna stay a little closer to Senna, but not blocking her off in any way. He just wants to be close enough to be able to sense something if it does come.
So where are you standing in relation? Because Senna's up at the front with both hounds on either side of her, and then the rest of the party's off a bit behind her.
Like in line with the dogs, but not too close to the dogs. Like maybe like 10 feet away from the dogs.
So are you off to Senna's right? Or left?
Yes. Right.
Okay. So your thing is down by this point. So what would you like to do?
I will pop another divine sense as we get closer and closer.
You can feel the scent is getting stronger and stronger. And after a while, you can see a black shape amongst the void as y'all are walking right along the edge of it. It seems there is a massive black mist floating in the void.
Hey, Santa. Bad, bad, bad. Can we go away from it? That's bad.
She doesn't stop. She's not walking into it, she's walking along the edge of it.
Point is, Al wants to get away from it, and Senna is not doing that. And that makes Al a little ticked off. What does he have in his bag?
Raven's gonna go and just walk up next to Ow and put a hand on their shoulder and go, "What do you sense, Ow?"
Bad. Big cloud of bad.
Hey, we've been told multiple times that if we don't have a lead, that will end up in bad. Right now, we just have to trust that Senna knows where she's walking.
Little grumbly noises.
You want to get
But
up
Owl
on
will
my shoulder?
continue. Yeah, it's grumbling and climbing up your body, up to your shoulder. Gargoyle.
There you go, Ow.
Feels little claws digging into your skin. It's not enough to hurt you, it's just enough to like get a good purchase.
Valid. Raven doesn't pay any mind.
But he is
She
hard
is a
gargoyle right now.
There. Raven is going to pass the coffee flask back to Alric. Drink, you'll feel better.
Thank you.
What is the rest of the
And-
party? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No. Alec is just gonna take one ginormous drink. Like it lasts for 3 minutes.
It's water
That'd be
you.
coffee.
The rest of the party doing is y'all can all see this moving black mist right next to you.
Is that hound still staring at me?
No, it's back to looking forward.
Is there anything recognizable about this mist? Like, does it look like the mist that took me from the real world into this dream world?
No. That was a
Okay.
white mist.
Okay. And this is a
If
dark
anything,
mist.
it looks more like the mist that was in front of the ballroom that y'all had to go through to get
The
to
what?
the ballroom itself.
Oh, that.
The thing that led you into the room with the hounds in the first place.
So one of those dream gates that pop up, or like the ones that show up when there's a dream, someone dreaming and we go in the dream.
Not necessarily a gate, but yeah.
Like a veil.
Based on what you have heard Sayla say, it's not hard to guess that this one might be some version of a nightmare. So somebody might be having a nightmare. Very dark powers are going on in there, or active.
Does it seem like Senna is gravitating closer and closer to it, or are we just skirting the edge of it?
You're walking right next to it. She hasn't walked into it, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah, but does it seem like the distance is getting closer and closer, like gradually, like a spiral?
It's 5 feet away from you. If you walk
We
any
don't
closer,
reach out
you'll
and
be
touch
in it.
Tyson is gonna. How close is Raven and Owl to Senna and the wolves or the hounds?
About 10, 15 feet back.
Tyson's gonna go up to Raven and Owl and put a hand on the shoulder. First, I'll ask Yenna to help the Jaimon if they're still struggling to walk after their ordeal.
He's walking about as well as the rest of y'all. Everybody's a little bit tired. Well,
Yeah.
he's walking better than the rest of y'all. He's not tired. So he's actually walking the best of the party, even with him stumbling a bit.
But he's gonna go, so he'll go up to Raven and Owl and put a hand on Raven's free shoulder, considering Owl is gargling on one of them. Raven, I have a concern.
Aye.
With Sailors, it was pretty. They seemed to know how to get back to the Citadel, but is it possible Senna is whatever is driving Senna is driving us toward, well, not the Citadel?
I have no idea. I'm not willing to question it right now. Because questioning it is probably going to get us killed.
You guys want to find out? I can find out. We can find out. All I have to do is take a little peek, see in her mind.
You said
Don't.
that?
Not unless you want to die. She will kill
Yeah.
you.
Or at the very least, something bad will probably happen to your mind.
She'll
Yes.
kill you. No, she will straight up kill you.
Yeah, so maybe
You
don't do
don't
that.
fuck with it. You don't fuck with Sinna's mind. The last person that tried was in pieces.
Oh, I see. Well, what if we look into Sailor's mind, huh? She probably recognizes the way. She probably knows the way. See if we're going on the right track.
Raven's gonna grab onto Alric's hand and go, all right, you're nervous. You're gonna just walk with me. Okay? Okay. Calm yourself, lad.
Wow, this coffee stuff is good.
Oh, okay. That explains why Tyson is gonna go up to Alaric and just like take the flask. I think you might be having a bit of a susceptibility to caffeine, my friend. Let's just take this through me, okay?
Oh, but all of it is so good. It's super good. I can have a few more sips, right? A
No.
few more, please.
I love it.
You're fine, lad.
Anyone have
Raven's
any
gonna take her
chamomile?
flask back.
Ah, coffee. Oh, this magical liquid. How have I never had you before? Whew.
And now all of a sudden I'm thinking of freaking Migs and the coffee beans. God damn it, Migs.
Anyone happen to have any chamomile, something like that?
I'm carrying a bottle of endless coffee. Do you really think I'm carrying around tea?
I mean, I could maybe try to calm him down with some good berries. Try to, alter the magic on them, see if it would decaffeinate him.
For the love of the Raven's gonna hand over her water skin. Drink that,
More coffee?
Alaric.
Coffee? Of
Drink
course.
it.
Yes, coffee. Keep drinking that.
And he takes another 3-minute long drink of the liquid
It's
inside
water.
the water skin.
It's literally just water.
I need a disadvantage acrobatics check for dear Alric.
I do have a hold of their hand.
May I
Acrobatics
ask for
with
what
water?
reason?
You're gonna find out. You're at
Disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Ah, right. There's another one.
That's what I thought. You see, as he's downing this water, he's a little unsteady from y'all just being tired in general, and he kind of pitches over a little too far. Raven manages to keep a hold of him, but the right leg does give out a little bit, and he goes off just a little bit too far. As you're trying to grab at the air, trying to steady yourself,
Oh, fuck.
your fingers pass through the fog,
Oh, no.
and you hear something else.
Oh.
Axe?
Yes. Cracks. And then you are tugged back out of it by Raven, presumably.
Yeah, I took them back out.
There are cracks in there.
Not surprised.
Or at least someone who really likes cracks.
What the hell do you mean by that?
Mm.
Well, see, our presence here, this is what we are worried about. The longer we stay here, the more that we potentially accidentally maybe break this realm, aka causing cracks to form. We don't want that.
Do note, Alaric, you are well read enough and you listen to people enough. It was not cracks that was said.
There's not cracks.
It didn't sound like common to you.
Oh well. It could have been a different word. It didn't sound exactly like cracks. It sounded more like cracks. Whatever that is.
Do
Roll
you
me a quick,
perhaps know what?
roll me a quick performance as you attempt to mimic the sound, as you actually are pretty good at duplicating sounds due to the shit you get into.
But you have disadvantage because of
Yeah,
Oh,
from
I would.
exhaustion. Yeah,
But it doesn't matter.
but he's
That
got a
was a
plus
low
11,
roll.
so.
Yeah.
Nice.
But the word you say isn't cracks, but grax.
is that a language
Right.
anyone here understands?
Is that? Yeah. What language is that?
Give me just a moment. Yeah, most people aren't sure, as most don't recognize it. However, Ow, you immediately know what that is.
Uh-oh.
Oh God. I
Was it
just
like
realized I
draconic
didn't
or
put my
something?
languages on there. 1 second.
As Ow, that is draconic slang, specifically from the kobolds.
Ooh.
Cool. Yes.
It is the
Do I know what
equivalent
it means?
of the word fuck.
Nice.
Nice.
Al will kind of perk one of his little ears up. Well, he doesn't really have ears. He doesn't, not floppy. I usually make my kobold ears floppy, but he doesn't. He's got like those like reptile ears. He'll kind of tilt his head. Where'd you hear that?
It was when I touched the mist, they kept on going grax, 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 grax.
I was gonna stick his tail in the mist.
So what are you
Al,
gonna
aren't you on Raven's shoulder?
I mean, it's right there. It's not that hard.
Oh,
Al will like kind of scramble closer to it, and you know what? No, he'll stick his face in it.
oh no.
As Ow, you can hear it too, but you're putting your head in. You become very disoriented and immediately fall off Raven. But that's because something else is going on with you, Ow. As you have the distinct feeling you are not in your body anymore.
Oh,
As you feel legs underneath you that should be yours that definitely aren't, as they are pounding, as you feel the body you are in is in a dead sprint, and you can hear the voice, as you immediately recognize it for a far more feminine voice than somebody like yours, as you recognize this from some kind of female kobold, as you see them jump through the air and vault over a box as they seem to be on the run. You see this dark alley all around you, and they are hoofing it. They are in an all out panic. And it's at that
do
point
I
your
have?
face hits the ground and you're back out with the others.
Okay, I was just about to ask if it was like a vision.
Yes, you were seeing as if through somebody else's body. You briefly saw an arm of what looks to be blue scaled kobold wearing fingerless gloves and a vambrace. At least on that one arm you saw.
Okay, I was going to kind of roll over, like head kind of spinning, and he's just gonna look up and say, "Bad kobold in trouble.
Well,
Bad, real bad."
Al, calm yourself. Remember, it's a nightmare. It's not really happening.
Mm, it's. Hmm. Do I want to burn my last? No, I already know it's undead in there. Or the mist is undead in nature.
Or there's undead in there.
I was gonna stick out his butt and say, "Hold my tail,"
I'll hold your tail.
and I'm gonna try to peek in again.
You
I want to try to make that same action.
say what?
I want to try to make the same connection I did.
You are very quickly back in the same body as you are seeing through the eyes of another kobold. This one's a little bit taller than you, but not more than 4 inches. It's very similar to your own height. As you see them slide underneath a stall, still going full speed. As they take a turn, you see a fully armored knight skeleton raising its sword. This kobold manages to skid to a halt, spin around, and start flying back the other way as a group of what looks like 3 other knighted skeletons are coming charging down the alleyway she was just in. As she leaps for the wall and starts scrambling up onto the rooftops and says, "On the move."
Okay. Did I see anything on the armor, like any insignia?
You're seeing it from their point of view, so you're not seeing a lot of the armor. You're seeing the vambraces, which are on each arm. There's not a lot of else in terms of armor there, but you do know they are wearing some kind of cloak, and they don't have shoes because what kobold wears shoes?
Yeah, kobolds are
But you did
notoriously
see
barefoot.
they do have armored knee pads, which you see they are putting to good use to as they are knee sliding around corners.
Oh, badass. Okay. Okay. And I don't feel the longer I'm in here, the longer I lose my mind, or am I losing my mind at all?
No, your mind's fine. You're a little disoriented because you can tell this isn't your body and you're used to being in your body.
Okay. They're not looking down at themselves, so I can't identify if I know this kobold.
I mean, even if they look down, you've never seen that view of somebody, so it's unlikely to recognize them.
That's true. I'm not seeing any reflective surfaces.
Not that they're keeping close enough for long enough to really get a good look at. You saw there were shops in the distance that had glass on it, but they're not getting close enough for you to get a good look.
Okay, I'll pull back out. Ooh. Weird.
There is one
Weird.
other thing. Well, no, never mind. Keep on.
Jamin will ask if you got eaten like he did.
No, running from bad. Undead skeleton, running real fast.
Did you recognize any of the surroundings? Were they in a city, village, wilderness?
Alleyway.
Okay, so
Alleyway
probably
of some
city.
of them.
Well, that doesn't narrow it down at all.
Oh, for the
No.
love of the gods. Tyson or Alaric, hold on. And Raven's gonna dip her head in, figure out what Al's fucking talking about.
You
Al's got
feel
Al or
short in a way
Right.
you have never felt short, Raven. Because you think I'm short. Yeah, I can't reach the things. Now you feel the difference between medium and small because holy fuck, you're short. But this bitch is moving and grooving. You recognize the style of movement as a rogue's style of movement, as they are really moving fast. They react a lot faster than somebody like a fighter or barbarian. The only one that can keep this style of movement is a rogue, a monk, or somebody buffed with magic, and you don't feel the touch of magic. So it's going to be one of those two.
Mm-hmm.
But they are in an utter panic. You immediately feel it surging through your body. Adrenaline is pumping, pumping, pumping as they take corner after, well, not corner, they're on the rooftop at this point. As they're running over the rooftops, running over little bridges between the roofs until they go to run across a string of lights when at the back of your hearing you hear the sound of a crossbow bolt and you feel an intense pain in your shoulder as whoever's running gets slammed in the back of their right shoulder and gets spun off the rope of lanterns that is hanging over what looks to be a full market as they go tumbling to the ground, slamming over it and rolling. You can hear the shaft of the arrow shatter as their shoulder hits the ground. And something else you notice:
Mm-hmm.
all the people around them are skeletons. People going about their day, just normal people, merchants, children, all of them skeleton.
That's terrifying.
And you can hear the sound of armored boots coming closer. The kobold is very quick to roll back onto their feet. It looks like that right arm is indeed injured, but they are not stopping.
Stopping would mean death. Can I attempt what I just messaged you?
How are you going to do it? You're going to try to grab him and pull?
Yes.
You try to do that as you try to wrap your almost non-existent arms around them and yank out. And you do come out, but you feel your arms go through them as if, because you're not really affecting their arms, especially now that that right arm is limp. But you do come back out and the connection is severed. There
Okay.
is one thing you immediately notice, however.
Mm-hmm.
You have just taken 26 piercing damage.
Ooh! Ouch.
What you
Okay.
see, what you see.
As the first thing you notice, Ow, is Raven's shoulder, the back of Raven's armor and shirt is very quickly staining with blood.
Oh, ooh, bad, bad. I'll give you 5 points of lay on hands. It ain't much, but it's something.
Raven, you feel your pain increase.
Oh,
Can
shit.
I
Oh.
get a medicine check from you, Raven?
Yeah. God. Okay.
Is she able to heal?
I'll give you
That 5 points?
advantage on that. Yeah, they do heal 5 points, but you have advantage. You have exhaustion, so you have disadvantage. So it's just rolling normally.
Okay. Okay.
Raven, you immediately know a problem as you feel Ow trying to heal you.
Mm-hmm.
He's trying to heal your arm with an arrowhead still in your shoulder. The wound has just sealed up over the broken shaft.
Do it, all right. That's gonna hurt.
Raven
a lot.
Raven hisses, grabs Ow, puts them next to them. Can I feel where the arrow shaft is?
You can feel it under the regrown skin.
Damn it. Ow. Fuck. Raven's gonna take out a knife because that's
You
the
get
only thing
boofed
Raven, shouldn't you not have one of the two medical professionals here actually take a look at that?
Sure, I can.
looks at Argos. You want the one with no thumbs to pull an arrow out of my fucking shoulder.
You get
I
boofed
see.
at
I'll pull it
again,
out.
like, you bitch, get down.
I
Let me
did
show
say
you the
two.
power of dog.
Get
Go for it,
down.
Argos.
You gonna get down, Raven?
Yeah, I said I'd get down.
You see, he puts his
get
paw
down.
on your shoulder and starts undoing the shoulder bit of your armor to get at where you were hit, as it is under your armor, because unlike normal, there's no hole through the armor for him to deal with. So he's getting it out of the way with his teeth, as he is surprisingly deft at it. Before he starts looking at the wound, running his paw gently over it, letting its little toe beans feel the bump, and then you'll see a scalpel float out of one of his pouches and start to slowly cut open the skin, and he reaches down with his teeth and pulls out the arrow.
I didn't put that there.
Painful.
Ulrich is just studying it, writing notes on what Argos is doing. Like, ooh, very interesting. This could be a revolutionary breakthrough in medicine.
I mean, not really. It's just what a surgeon does. It's just weird that he's doing it because he doesn't have paws.
Yes.
And you see
A few
him look it
magic
over. A little cloth comes out covered in some kind of strange liquid. He rubs it down, cleaning the wound, and then he presses the paw down as the power of dog enters Raven, and they get a total of 30 something HP. I'm not even going to bother with the math because I'm pretty sure that puts you back in full.
Yeah.
That's 24, 35 for a third level cure
Yeah, that-
wounds.
I
You know, out of
think
character.
Argos.
I
Out of
assumed Argos was going to do something like Mage Hand or something. I didn't expect telekinesis.
Mage Hand is a style of telekinesis.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you see the hand.
You don't see his.
Not always.
I mean, there
There
are
are
ways to make
some-
it invisible, but
Specifically,
being
the arcane
said-
tricksters have invisible mage hands.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
and gets their
Alright.
eye too. They they have like a racial mage hand that's invisible.
Raven's gonna look at Ow and go, "Alright, Ow. For future reference, you check the wound before you heal the wound." Fucking hell, that hurt.
Hey, imagine so.
Mm.
You see the black-tipped arrow, just the front part of it broken just behind the arrowhead is just laying on the ground next to y'all.
I'm gonna pick it up.
You have the front part of an arrow.
While it's still in your hand, I was gonna come up and sniff it. Does it smell like anything's on it, or is it just like not coated in
in blood.
anything?
It's absolutely coated in blood. You don't smell poison or anything like that. But, you
Okay.
also smell kobold blood.
Don't like.
Does the arrowhead seem to be of like any kind of recognizable make? Like you said, it was a black arrowhead.
Mm-hmm. Black arrowhead, black shaft.
Would
Obsidian?
Tyson? I mean, you wouldn't make a shaft out of obsidian.
Are you a Fletcher?
No.
Then you don't have a goddamn clue. Because to identify stuff like that, you need Fletcher training or proficiency.
Is that like a legitimate proficiency?
Yeah, that's what you make arrows and what. Not Fletcher. Wood
Yeah,
carving.
Fletcher's tools.
It's under wood carving, but Fletcher's.
Yeah, I only have proficiency in smith tools and calligraphy stuff.
Actually, with smith tools, you might be able to recognize the arrowhead, because that's also sometimes done by smiths.
Oh well, then yeah, I would look at the arrowhead.
Intelligence-based smith tools check.
How about woodcarver's tool?
I'm going to use the hero point I earned to give myself advantage on this.
It would be normal, because you're exhausted and have disadvantage.
I thought that was for abilities checks. Is this an ability check or is this a...
Yeah, all
Yes, it is
skill
still
checks
an
are ability
ability.
checks.
Okay, so it's normal.
Yeah.
9.
You ain't got a clue. Your brain's a little foggy. Black stone.
Would woodcarver's tool work on the shaft of
Yeah, because
the arrow?
that's the Fletcher. That's what I meant.
Okay.
The Fletcher's
Okay.
kit is under woodcarver.
Okay. You said intelligence? Okay, I am also going to use a hero point. Let me take that off my sheet real fast. Fight with that, I'm just gonna. Add +3 because proficiency.
So you know the wood of this arrow seems to be some kind of burnt hawthorn, and the arrow is made out of blackened bone.
I'll share that with the group.
Oh, news. That is unsanitary. Hope you don't get affection.
I mean,
I'll be fine.
it was actually, I mean, given that it's blackened means it was probably actually burnt a bit first, which means it would be sanitary, actually.
There.
Is Senna still walking?
No, she's standing nearby. She's just a ways off. Another thing you notice that's interesting is you notice immediately at the front of the arrowhead, it's very oddly made. It doesn't look to be the same as a normal arrowhead.
Mm-hmm.
What does it look like?
Give me a second.
Yeah.
Do, do, do. Here's my arrowheads. You see, while the normal tip of the arrow is usually very straight, this one has what looks to be these flying wings that go back, as well as what looks like a U shape that has broken off at the front that is really meant to fuck somebody up. As it looks to be a. Let me see if I can get a picture of what I'm going for. Because it's a combination of two styles of arrows. So, give me that.
It's like a broadhead with fishing barbs.
If y'all look in artwork, this is the front part, only it's a little more pointed forward. And this would be like the. Well, let me see.
Oh damn, that's a quarter moon arrow. Those were put on really thick shafts. They were meant to just completely destroy a person.
Also, it has wings that go back like that, but they are far longer. The arrowhead for that is meant to, once it slams into you, when you're going to be pulling it back out, it is supposed to tear open that flesh.
Ew.
Yeah, meaning you don't take it out. You just, try to sterilize the wound as best you can, cauterize it, and you're just leaving it in you.
Usually, you
push
want
it
to pull it
forward.
out the other end.
Yeah, you push it forward.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, you could. Well, assuming there's a shaft still attached to it, yes.
Well, I mean, no, that's just kind of how you deal with arrows if they get through. Try to pull it out the other end.
Yeah, you break off the feathers, then you push out as much as you can. If the tip is just the tip is inside, then you would do what
Argos did.
Argos did and surgically
Surgically
remove
remove it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Raven's gonna look towards the nightmare and go, I think they need help.
Yeah, no shit.
It's a nightmare. What can we do aside from fuck with it? Isn't fucking with the dreams and nightmares of people who are asleep kind of something we're not supposed to be doing?
Looks at Cinna.
Senna has no idea. They know about as much as you do. And Salas currently isn't in the condition to answer the question.
With how
Besides,
close we are, what if they're not? What if it's not just a dream? With how often we keep pulling people in, what if they die for real?
what do you propose we do? We all go in there and attempt to save this kobold. And I'm aware this is definitely what you want to do, but we have to think about what damages we can cause.
The
We could
main
make
issue
things
I'm
much worse.
seeing. See, I'm already noticing a problem though. And just to my record, like someone did describe that they were like basically in the place the kobold, right?
No. I don't
Okay,
think
well
Yeah.
then
Raven or
Nope.
Al have mentioned that yet.
that's
No.
why
Nope,
I asked
not at
before I
all.
was going to continue on with my sentence.
Yep, nope.
Just-
How exactly did you get hurt anyway, Raven? Like, didn't you only go in with your head, or did they go full body?
I mean, they did reach in with their arms.
Okay.
The only thing that technically didn't go in was Alric was holding one of my hands so that I could get pulled out.
Senna has stopped though.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know what? Tyson will look over and say, "What is Senna doing?
Standing there.
Like, just like watching us or watching the mist?"
I'm watching y'all.
Senna, you're the one leading us. Anything to add to this? Maybe do you think it's a good idea to go in? Should we continue forward?
I cannot go in.
You want us to go in?
That is up to you.
I was gonna take one more peek into the fog.
As you see that, you can see they have just dove under what seems to be some kind of energy beam. It is scalding hot.
Where did this energy beam come from, or am I too late to see that?
I mean, you can't see it. They're not looking in the direction it's coming from. You can also feel your back burn.
Oh, don't like that.
You like pain?
No, out of character, I don't like that. Owl loves it. Uh, yeah, who doesn't have any? I'm gonna walk further into it, so just my tail is poking. I want to see how far I can get in here.
It doesn't really change anything as you go deeper.
Okay,
You're still
I was
in their
curious about
body.
that.
You feel the definite feel of your body splitting from theirs a little bit. You're still getting their point of view, but you also feel your body approaching the entrance. And that's when you realize something.
Mm-hmm.
This doesn't feel like the other kind of dreams you've gotten close to before following Salus. This feels more like the one with Percy in it, or that blood bitch.
Oh, backing up. I don't know if we can do anything.
What
Makes you say
happened?
this.
Feels like bad lady.
the one from the flesh realm?
Less
Mhm.
feels like her specifically. More feels way more solid than a lot of the other things, the other dreams you pass by, which tend to have a more lighter feel to it.
Feels less light. No, feels more light. Feels
Less light.
weird.
Wait, light.
Our, are you saying that it feels more real?
Uh-huh.
Give Salus the Cinna, and Raven's jumping in. Follow or don't.
I mean,
Oh, by my 9 lives.
Argos is just.
Tyson goes in after them.
How I was going in.
Is Senna going in?
No.
Cinna can't. Which is why I said give Salus the Cinna.
All right, I'll head in. I do have a question for you, real quick, CC. I burned a lot of spells when I was in that dream
Didn't
world. I
actually
assume.
spend any of them.
Oh, I didn't actually spend them.
Nope.
Good, good, good. Thank you, sir.
Also did cantrips.
He didn't cast any
Yeah.
cantrips. I mean, he cast
Didn't
one,
he?
which is Thaumaturgy. The rest were first or second level.
Yeah, I did like a see
Oh.
invisibility, and then I did a moonbeam, and
Mhm.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the other thing.
Well,
Trying to fight.
I guess we're doing this now. And Alec will also jump in.
all right, I'll jump in.
So Gmon and Al have gone in. Is any of the Yenna hasn't jumped in?
just watching the party just nonchalantly going, fuck it, we're jumping in. Just that face palm sigh. I was just hoping we could get back and relax, but no. Apparently, we have to go save this mystery kobold. And yes, Yenna knows they're talking to themselves.
I mean, Senna's
Well, I
standing
guess.
there. She can hear you. The hounds are still there. I mean, Salus is kind of conscious.
Yeah,
Argos
she's
is
basically
gone
talking
now.
to herself.
I mean,
She's
Senna
basically
is
talking to
looking at you.
herself. Turns to Senna. All right, we'll be back. Who knows when? Keep safe. Make sure Salus is safe. Don't die. And just kind of walks through the darkness.
There. As a lot of y'all walk in, and y'all briefly see the look of somebody else's visions as they are sprinting down an alley before you're in the middle of a market street surrounded by skeletons.
And we're all in our own bodies this time? Like, well, I guess.
Yep.
Tyson like just crouches into attack formation.
You gonna jump the skeletons that are shopping?
Wait, they're shopping. They're not surrounding us like.
I mean, they are surrounding you, but that's because they're everywhere. They do seem to be
Yeah.
mostly shopping as y'all are. As Tyson jumps in ready to punch people, one of them just kind of looks at you. Their face doesn't change them all that much because it's a skull, but it does do that pull back as if, what the fuck are you doing, dude?
But
I'm
Tyson
good at
just
it, yeah.
Tyson just looks around like, wait, what the fuck?
Raven's
So-
gonna go in the direction of the kobold.
You have no idea where the kobold is.
So Raven, how exactly did you get shot here?
Come on. I'm going in the last place I saw the kobold.
You don't recognize this part of the market.
Al would like to try and get on top of a building. Something tall, so I can get up on something that I can see a good vantage point from, like maybe a lamppost or something.
Alrighty, is a nearby lamppost. Most of the lights seem to come from the shops themselves, or the string of lanterns that hangs in between the buildings and some of the little stands, it looks like y'all have walked into a night market. And for
Okay,
you,
I'm gonna
Yenna, behind you is just more street.
Yeah, I
yeah.
know. But I have to do the smart thing and check to make sure it's there.
I mean, you don't see a
yeah,
portal. It's just a street.
Tyson
I
just
was gonna
straightens up.
Hang on, we'll
Start
get Al and then
swearing.
back to Tyson. Al, what's up?
Al wants to try to scuttle up one of the lampposts to get a better view of things.
Roll me athletics.
All right, with disadvantage, athletics. Come on, Al, you're supposed to be good at this. No, bad boy.
As you try to climb up a metal pole, you just kind of get up a little bit and then slide your ass back down onto the ground. You know, in Mulan, when they try to go up with the
Yes.
metal things, that's kind of what
Yes,
you do. You
good
get up like a
job.
couple feet
Yes,
and then just
yes.
go thud.
Ah,
I'm
Oh,
just
do you
gonna go.
want a
fine,
hand?
damn it.
And then Tyson was going to say something, then I heard Raven and I think Gmon. So Tyson? No.
Tyson.
Yes, Tyson.
Tyson just stands up straight, taking his hand off his weapon and looking around. Is the one who was staring at me still staring?
Yeah.
Tyson just like kind of does the hand over the fist and bows. Apologies. You wouldn't have happened to have seen a kobold running past, did you?
They look
Hardly a commotion.
absolutely disgusted by you and kind of push their children along by the shoulder, just going, go away from the creepy man. Let's go. He's got fur.
Oh, I thought it was the fact that I'm covered in meat.
That too. But they can't see your meat, they see your fur.
These skeletons are racist. Their vision only doesn't go skin past the skin, or I guess the fur.
But Raven is now leaving the party, and I think I heard something from Gmon as well. It was Gmon or Alric. I don't know which one it was. I briefly heard y'all.
I said something. I was gonna ask. I was asking Al if they wanted a hand getting on top of the light pole.
While Raven's gone, Raven's gonna probably use her fancy wings.
As you see the winged Raven jumping onto the building a little ways away.
I don't know. Well, let's follow the bird.
Tyson is gonna use his claws and climb up a building as well.
Argos looks at the building just like, by the power of dog.
By the power of
October.
dog skull.
I believe in Argos. Argos got this.
I look
Argos
over at
can do
Alaric.
all
Are we trying
things.
to follow him?
Only if you turn around.
Yeah, Jamin's deeply uncomfortable with all the skeletons around, so he's clutching his Star Ciela pretty closely. Saluni, sorry.
I can only get up
Yep.
this building if there's no one looking.
By the way, that reminds me, Gmon, your connection to your god feels off.
That doesn't surprise me one bit, being in here.
You're not entirely sure all of your clerical abilities are going to work as intended.
I just want you to turn undead right now and see what happens.
No, there's no way, probably. I assumed so when I entered that Dreamwell by himself and literally nothing was working.
I mean, your spells were
He's just
working
trying
there.
to not die. Yeah.
They just didn't. Because as I said, you were in effectively a darkness spell. You were using the wrong spells.
Fair enough. Yeah, he doesn't have his channel divinity, so even if he wanted to, he couldn't turn the skeletons right now.
Okay. So, you have been asked to turn around. Gmon. You also have Yenna standing next to you.
Who asked me to turn around?
Alric.
If you
Okay, I'll
and
turn
Yenna
around.
turn around, I can get up to the top of the building.
All right.
And saves me from having to face step up there.
And then, as soon as I notice that nobody is looking at me besides skeletons, because I don't care about them, Alaric is just gonna run up the wall
Fair.
all the way to the top, and then say it's okay for them to turn around.
You see Raven and Tyson are both up there.
I was going to be trying to follow them.
How? You just gonna try to climb up the wall?
Yes.
Need another disadvantage athletics?
I can't wait till I get Thief Rogue. I can't wait to be a lizard. God damn it!
You do actually make it up this time because this isn't up
Oh
hole.
yay. Yep, just scuttle
It's
up the
not
wall
quick.
like a little.
It's not graceful, but you get there.
Nobody saw that.
I look over at Yenna. Is there a reason why everybody's going up to the roof?
Vantage
Find
points
Kobold.
makes it easier to find who you're looking for.
So we're looking for somebody?
Apparently.
Apparently.
I mean, why else would they be running off somewhere? Ugh.
Raven, you found what you're looking for yet?
Raven's looking around, trying to find. Trying to get her bearings.
Roll me a perception check. The eyes of night.
Yeah, he's gonna give everybody up on the roof that's looking eyes at night, so that we got 300 feet of dark vision.
Cool. There's enough light at the moment. It doesn't really do much, but if you end up back in the alleys, it will help then. So everybody but Argos and
It
How
can
did-
be 4 people, so
how did
Raven
Jumon get up on the
Alaric
wall?
has- I'm not on the wall. I'm still
Don't
down
you have to
below with
touch 'em?
Yenna.
Or can you use?
No, within 10 feet.
They are not within 10 feet.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh,
have
I'll
to
wait
get up
till
there
they
to
come
touch
back down.
Yeah. So once you're closer, you'd be able to hit them, but just they're all up there. You Argos, and Yenna are still on the ground. Everybody else is on top.
Oh, speaking of which, Alaric will peer over the side of the roof and say, "You guys can turn around now. It's all good."
But Raven, right now everything seems quiet. You don't see any of the hecticness that was surrounding the flight of the kobold.
Do I recognize the area?
Yes, this is actually one of the areas that the kobold was running through. Maybe not exactly, but it was definitely this style of market.
Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna start going from roof to roof, trying to figure out where this fucking kobold is.
How close are these roofs together?
Probably. If you're going between the alleys, you're looking 10 to 15 feet for some. Some are only 5. Some are even further. It just really depends on what you're going for. But a lot of the rooftops have planks or whatnot that acrobatic individuals can walk across.
Yeah, Tyson is following behind Raven. Not able to fly, but able to,
Need an acrobatics check.
I am also following.
I'm
Also
gonna
need
grab
acrobatics.
Alaric.
Acrobatics, you said.
22.
Oops, I should be
Unfortunately, at
rolling.
disadvantage or crit.
Yeah, that'd be-
Bye, crit.
Get another crit. Come on.
So,
Damn. Al falls off the building.
No.
He takes 4 damage as he hits the ground.
Okay.
I
Plus,
have
it's
a
only
hold
like
of
15
Alaric.
feet. Yeah, Alaric, you've been
Mm.
kidnapped. You're princess style, being carried by the bird lady. How
I
do you
was just
feel
gonna
about this?
grab their hand.
I mean, knowing Alaric, he's just gonna fall off.
Uh, quick question for CC. How much of a stickler about wild shaping are you? Like, because that technically says a creature you have seen, but are you really a stickler about that kind of thing?
Yeah, what creature are you referring to? Do you want to be
Okay. Well, because I was looking at the list, trying to find something that can go kind of fast. And a zebra can move 60 feet,
You
but
would not have
I
seen a
don't.
zebra.
Yeah.
Also,
Okay, well,
you're in a crowded market. Even if you were a zebra, you wouldn't have the room to get into that, to really move around. If you wanted, you can go for a horse, which you've definitely seen, but you're going to have the same problem as you're in a packed market.
And I'm pretty sure your speed would still be halved.
Yes, it would.
True. This is true.
You'd be better off turning into a squirrel and crawling up things.
Well, that are a sled dog or a reindeer.
The reindeer's going to have the same problem as there's a lot of people around.
Yeah,
As will a sled
they are a
dog.
lot. Well,
Do
sled
you want
dogs
to be a
be,
squirrel?
Yeah, I guess I could turn into a squirrel.
Or a
You
raccoon.
sound so
That could work
disappointed.
too. Those are the two that would naturally be able to move through this kind of terrain without too much problem. A spider would work too, but you might get stepped on. Echo stop.
Never.
So are you turning into a squirrel or something? Going to keep up with them?
Let's see. What's faster, weasel or squirrel? I think actually, no, they're probably the same.
I don't think weasels.
Weasels don't have climb, so squirrel.
Yeah.
Oh, if they don't. Yeah, I just checked this. That's weird.
Because they're ground-based creatures for the most part.
They
Yeah,
burrow.
that makes sense.
They burrow, yeah.
True, yeah. All right, squirrel it is.
So you go up the wall and you're just taking off after them. You don't even need to make acrobatics checks because the planks are bigger than you.
It's like
That's crazy. We just left Jaimon there alone.
Jaimon and Argos are just in the back going, well, they left us.
What are we supposed to do?
You can see the party leaving on the roofs with you and Argos still on the ground.
I'll start moving with the group on the ground. There's no way I'm getting up on a roof, though.
That's
I didn't mean I was
There
on the
isn't-
ground now.
They don't know that. But yeah, you and Argos, you and Argos can move along the ground trying to keep up. You're going to be a little bit slower because you have a lot of stuff to go through, but you can try
I
to
will
keep up.
follow on the ground as well.
As y'all are going along, Jaimon, you eventually find a slightly face-flattened kobold in terms of how his snout looks a bit smaller than it usually does. But
Can I surmise that this is the one they're looking for?
No, this is Al. You know this kobold.
Oh, okay. Hey, Al.
Al fell off something and booped his snoot against the ground real hard.
I'm gonna be like, what are they doing up there?
Trying to find kobold.
But aren't you a
Look
kobold?
in. Yeah, I'm a kobold. I'm another kobold. Blue one.
I'm not sure I knew the kobolds could be blue.
The book can be all different colors. I hit my head. Follow from the ground. Yeah, I was gonna start, because I was on the ground. The kobold was on the ground last. I was going to try to look for any kind of scuff marks, any kind of things that a kobold could have left behind.
You don't see any of them. But after about 10 minutes of looking around, Raven, you're the first one to find it. being part of the team that's upstairs and has actually seen what you're looking for, you think you see the stall in which the kobold fell on, or fell next to. That might have been Al that saw that. No, it was you. You get shot in the back. You definitely see that, but you don't see the blood or the panic that was caused by the kobold falling. Nor do you see the knights.
Well, we're gonna go from there and start fanning out. So at least we have a starting spot.
Alrighty. What's the rest of the party up to as Gmon, Argos, and Ao eventually catch up as well?
Do I
Let's
see
see.
Raven die?
Yeah, y'all are all together.
Okay.
Ao,
okay,
Raven has told y'all to spread out.
Okay.
Tyson will jump.
That
Will
was-
jump down to where the crashed stall is and start searching for tracks.
There is not a crash stall.
Oh, I thought that you said we found the area where they crashed into the stall.
They did.
Or
It looks like a normal stall to you.
I was gonna start looking under things. Because kobolds like to get under things.
So you're looking for a blue kobold, right?
Chitter, 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 squeak, squeak. Pantomime's pointing in a direction and nodding yes or no. Because I can't talk to you, because I am a squirrel.
What you trying to
Tyson will start-
receive over there, Gmon?
Trying to look for a blue kobold.
You don't see a single one. Everything's just skeletons. You're getting some weird looks from the eyeless fox as y'all look a little weird to them, but they're not saying anything.
Damn it.
There's also no tracks that you can see, Tyson.
I was gonna start looking along the walls, see if there's any maybe like thieves' cans.
Thieves marks. You don't see any. But Raven, the thing that keeps bothering you is as deep as that arrow felt like it went, and now knowing what the arrow looked like, there should be a lot of blood on the ground. There isn't a drop.
I think you took the hit instead of the kobold. But that's above
Okay,
table.
well, yeah, I have Alaric with me. Alaric, you just see Raven looking around, trying to find this fucking kobold. And if Raven was a cat, you'd swear to the gods that her ears would be in airplane mode.
The
That's
other
so
thing
funny.
that bothers you, Raven, you know you saw blood on the ground when they went down. They fell off the string above you, which also lost a lantern when they fell. That lantern's still up there.
I think we might be back at the start of the memory.
Wait, this is a memory? I thought this was a nightmare. If this is a memory, we can do nothing. Remember what happened when we tried to help Percy during his memory scenario thing.
Tyson, I am not the one that works in this. I don't know.
It is at this point y'all hear what sounds like angry chittering. The grinding of bone on bone.
Looks around.
You see everybody, all the skeletons around you, are doing the exact same thing. As they're looking up, seeming to be somewhat alarmed.
I try and look in the direction they're looking. Do I see anything?
They seem to be looking out past some of the buildings. Not really able to see anything, but they're looking off in a direction past some of the buildings from where the largest sound of this chittering is coming from. as you hear the chittering is starting to get louder.
Tyson's gonna climb back up the building and head in the direction of the loud chittering.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Same.
cast Eyes of Night
Yeah,
while I
birds.
got everybody together.
You can get them.
And we're all
How
trying
many
to
can
look
you
in
hit?
one direction. I can hit 3.
Okay, what 3
It
people
says
you
you
hit?
can. It says
Number
you can hit.
creatures equal to your wisdom. You must have a 3
Oh,
in wisdom.
4. 4
four.
willing creatures.
Oh, nice.
So which 4 do you choose out of the 7? You have?
Tyson, Alaric, Raven, and Owl. I think was what I originally said. Yeah.
That you never said originally. So
Oh, okay. The ones that were up on the roof were the ones I was trying to hit. So Tyson, Alaric, Raven, and Owl.
gotcha.
Raven's the one that's down on the ground by me, right?
I mean, everybody's on the ground by you at this
Yeah,
point.
everybody's now, but before, yeah.
Argos was the one that was with you. And then
Okay.
y'all found Al. And then Yenna was with you.
Gotcha.
No, Yenna turned into a squirrel and ran up the building.
You
So
hear
it's
a
just you
chittering
and Argos.
squirrel.
All right, fair enough.
Um,
I like dogs. We get along.
y'all do hear a strange, softer chittering all around y'all as y'all look around and immediately notice the chittering is from the mouths of, well, not the mouths, the jaws of the skeletons moving. It's as if they're talking.
Spooky, spooky skeleton.
As Yenna jumps on somebody's face trying to get their attention.
And
now
apparently they're
Yenna's
grabbed
just
by
been
Raven.
grabbed by the body as their just little head pokes out of their fist, just like, oh!
Squirrel pantomime, shoulder, sit.
I'm putting you in my pocket.
That works.
So, Tyson's going back onto the roof. What's the rest of the party doing? He's going to the south, the sense of towards effectively what y'all think might be shouting.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, same.
So y'all are all heading that way.
yes.
Yeah, I'm staying on the ground though.
So you'll start making
I'll-
y'all's way, as it's very apparent the shouting is on the move. And it seems to be
Okay.
heading towards this main street y'all are on.
Like it's getting closer to us?
It is further south than you by a good ways, but it is heading towards this main street.
Yeah, I'm gonna take to the rooftops with Alaric so that Alaric can.
Now I'm a flying squirrel, apparently.
By the way, Raven, you're
You are in my
moving
pocket.
stupid slow carrying Alaric. Because you're already
Yeah, I know.
slow.
Yeah,
You're moving
I can.
10 feet around without a dash, I think.
Yeah, but I can action and bonus action dash.
Yeah, I just wanted to give you a heads up that you're moving.
So technically, yeah, I'm technically moving like 30 feet. Or no, wait a minute.
Tyson is using his feline agility, and I think that's a bonus action, right?
It's a bonus action, but you have to stop to get it back.
It's not even bonus action; it's just part of your movement.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Does it count?
you have to basically not move every other round.
Mhm.
Every few seconds, I have to just stop. Like
Completely
I'm
stop
using
and stand there.
like
Stop
the
and
3
catch your
seconds.
breath
I think
for
I think
6
it's like,
seconds.
I thought it was like 3 seconds is a person's
6.
turn. 6? Okay.
No, it's 6.
Ah.
A minute is 10 rounds.
But I'm also dashing like with my action.
Mhm. What's your normal speed?
40.
So you're moving at 20, so moving at 40. You can go 80 once. But you're also going up and down buildings and whatnot. So you're not moving all that quick.
Oh, I mean, I climbed the building once, and I'm just
Yeah, you're out of the buildings for the most part at the moment. You're in between stalls. So you're having to go up and down, up and down, up and down. It's not a quick way. But it does keep you... you can jump in between a couple of them, but you're not having the best of times.
Yeah, if we're out of range of like actual like buildings, I will leave
There's
Alaric
not
on the ground and
buildings specifically. There's wooden, um, not platforms, but wooden frames with cloth over them, to get outside stalls. You're kind of like in a bunch of outdoor vendors.
okay, so yeah, so basically the party for the most part is on the ground. Raven will take to the air so that I have a higher view.
Yeah.
Tyson is just zooming.
Yeah, and you're having trouble because there's a bunch of people in the way. So you're really not doing well in dashing. But you're keeping up with Raven for the most part because Raven's stupid slowed down.
Well,
But
no,
y'all
because
are-
I'm not holding Alaric anymore.
Oh, you just dropped him?
No, I said I set them down
I missed
because
that
if
bit.
there's not a roof, if there's not like a legitimate roof to jump to and fro, then there's no point in having Alaric up here.
Alaric, you have lost your Princess Carrie. How do you feel? You're no longer being treated as royalty.
Honestly, hurt. Whatever. I
Yeah.
don't care enough.
Bad Elric.
No, actually, just to spite, Alaric will be casting Expeditious Retreat and now moving fast.
Faster.
Effectively normal speed.
Yeah, you're probably suffering the same problem as me. Is like there's people around.
Yeah, all of y'all are a bit slowed. But y'all are making y'all's way. Raven's the first one to see it, followed probably by Tyson and Alaric and Gmon, because
And
Gmon's
me.
not actually slowed, so Gmon's the fastest of the group, despite being a dwarf.
Not true. That's not true.
Out
I
of
don't
the
know about
slowed
that.
party,
I'm pretty
yeah.
old.
Because I can dash and I'm in the air.
Which is why
And
I said
I'm in
the other
Raven's
group.
pocket.
You lot are ahead. I was talking about the ones that are in the back.
Mm-hmm.
But
I just have my
y'all see
squirrel arms out like I'm flying. Whee!
y'all see a tiny blue blur come skidding across open pavement on their knees, sparks flying as they come skidding out of an alleyway, pop back up and disappear across the street within seconds as they are booking. Maybe 10 seconds behind them, a group of armed knights come charging out of the alleyway behind them. As Ao, you are recognizing the very first moments in which you saw them go by.
I would like to split off in the direction where I saw them skid under somewhere.
You know it's in an
That's
alleyway,
fine.
and they slid it under something and kept going. They effectively
Oh,
slid under a. They effectively power slid under a stall, popped out the other side, and kept going.
Tyson will turn and follow immediately, pouring in this as much speed as he can.
yeah, I was gonna. How far away is this kobold?
They're maybe 200 feet out at the moment. But you also
Okay, there's no
know,
way any of.
or at least Raven, you also know, as you've now seen the little blue blur that of a kobold, somehow they're going to wrap around and pass right behind the party.
Okay, so Raven's gonna go, oi, this way, and dart back the way we came.
Does anybody in the party actually listen? Is
I'll
Raven?
bring
I
up
mean,
the
Yellow
wrong
doesn't have a
Raven.
choice.
Do I
What
see?
driving's so confused in this world, you're just gonna go with whatever these people tell him to do at this point.
Or Gmon?
Does Tyson see Raven immediately change directions?
Yeah, I mean she is ahead of you.
Okay, then Tyson will do some kind of maneuver to help that lets him turn around without losing momentum. Maybe like a.
I mean you're turning
wall
around
run.
either way, unless you try to flip around a pole, but you're probably going to kick somebody in the face doing that.
Yeah, maybe I do the old grab hold of the light pole, spin, use my momentum to spin around.
But yeah,
Keep
y'all are
going.
able to turn around pretty easy as y'all see Raven is leading y'all back to where y'all just were. What would y'all like to do?
Al wants to get in position to be able to like snag her and say something to her, like pull her under
Raven?
somewhere where the guards can be. No, the kobold as she comes back around.
Okay. You don't know they're coming back around, by the way.
I thought Raven said.
I don't think Raven said shit yet, if I'm not mistaken.
I said, Raven said, oi, this way.
Yeah. Raven's just giving orders.
Okay, then I guess I was gonna follow.
Tyson just gets back. I guess we get back to the unbroken stall.
Yep.
It was at the unbroken. It was at the stall that the arrow was shot, right?
Yeah. The arrow. Well, you have no idea.
Out of character, which is
Yes, out of character.
all right.
Do I see like a board or something that I can use as a shield?
You can go fist
You
fight somebody
can-
for part of their stall.
Use Tyson.
You know what? Fuck it. Okay, I'm gonna pick up the cat and place them just so and go. Get that I did the catch and arrow.
Tyson just nods at you like this is like the most common thing ever. Yeah, let's go.
Is Yenna still a squirrel?
Yep.
Yep.
Can I tell that we're getting ready to enter combat?
I mean, if shit goes down, I'm gonna hop out of Raven's pocket and like untransform.
Yeah, I'm basically trying to look at Raven and figure out if she's getting ready to fight at this very second or not.
Raven attempting
mean-
to kidnap a cat at the moment. You're not entirely
Okay,
sure what's
alright,
going
I'll
on
wait.
there. You
I
can
was
ask
gonna
them
I mean, I
because they're kidnapping
have
a cat.
legit said I'm legit grabbing Tyson and go get ready to catch an arrow.
Everyone knows monks can do that. Let's go.
I mean, you
I'm also pretty sure I've
could.
seen you do it.
No, we've never fought anyone with arrows before.
So here's the question for you, though, Raven.
Hmm.
Where are you trying to put Tyson? You don't know where the arrow came from, other than that it was behind the kobold from somewhere.
Tight.
I feel like if I'm close enough to generally close enough, I'm fast enough that I could move and intercept the arrow. Like
Where are you wanting
I'm-
to move? You're in the air, buddy.
no, I'm assuming we're going to go back to that area and where she was originally
just
shot
gonna-
and just get
I'm just
prepared.
gonna use fucking. I'm just gonna use the cat as a fucking shield.
Fair. Okay.
That's what I thought you were doing from the beginning.
So you Raven's up in the air, holding on a cat, not moving all that well because Tyson's a big bastard. Do you tell anything to the rest of the party other than we're gonna catch an arrow here in a second?
I'll let them know that the kobold's gonna be falling on a very the specific stall.
I'm gonna get under that stall.
You see a skeleton man with a big bushy beard just kind of looking at you.
Nah, yes, Adam.
He looks at you just like, what the fuck is this lizard doing? He hisses back at
I'm
you.
getting ready for the. I'm getting ready for the incoming kobold.
So what's the rest of the party doing as y'all are getting ready to for things to go off the walls very quickly?
Tyson is just doing like you remember the scene from Samurai Jack when he's fighting
No, I
he's
didn't
fighting
watch
the
it.
hunter. God damn. Okay, well he does a like a meditation thing to get ready.
Okay, so he's meditating.
Well,
Gotcha.
I'm not meditating. I'm doing like I'm getting ready. I'm aligning my
Focusing
chakras.
your mind. Yes, I know what you're doing. Gmon, Alaric, Squirrel, what are y'all doing?
I mean, I'm just gonna keep an eye out, and if trouble really pops off, I'll hop out of the pocket and untransform. But otherwise,
Do note
I'm
if you
safe
jump
in
out of the
Raven's
pocket, you are going to drop about 20 feet.
I would make sure I'm somewhere safe to land first.
Cool.
Hopefully, assuming Raven doesn't keep flying upwards.
I'm getting a spell ready, trying to make sure I keep everybody within 30 feet of me.
Do note with readied spells, the way we go into combat is if everybody knows everybody else is there, you'll be able to cast your spell on your first turn. You can change what you want to do. I just don't do the everybody readies an action and then throws it in unless you'll have surprise. It just keeps things from going stupid in combats.
Yeah, no, I'm not trying to surprise with the spell or nothing.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to be ready.
I just want to give you a heads up that it won't automatically go off. You'll get to your turn.
And I
then
will
you'll cast it.
have Vigilant Blessing on myself, so I will have advantage when it comes time.
All right, coolio. So y'all wait and y'all wait. Y'all hear crashing in the distance. Y'all hear more angry chittering, and then y'all see a kobold hauling ass over one of the rooftops. They're looking back, and then they turn around as just as they're going to go over the rope that holds the lanterns, sees y'all, looks confused, starts to slow, which is not a good idea to do when you're running across a set of ropes, starts losing their balance, and that's when the arrow hits him dead in the back of the shoulders. Raven, you notice that one of the knights has crawled up onto one of the other roofs and has shot their crossbow as the kobold yet again goes spiraling to the ground, and y'all see the knights charging towards y'all as weapons are drawn and the party's got shit to deal with. But y'all have a kobold now.
So the kobold
it
is
a dead
fallen next
kobold?
to Owl?
No, she's not dead.
Wait, did the kobold get shot the last time around, or I
Yeah.
don't remember?
How
Okay,
Raven
just
ended
making
up with an arrow in their shoulder.
Okay. So we were in a completely wrong area.
You were in the right area. She slowed down because she saw y'all, meaning she wasn't where she was last time when she got shot in the back.
Ah,
Because
So
there's
where
a
is this
bitch
kobold
with
moving?
wings. I need to put y'all on the map. Move party.
Oh, fuck these skeletons. Hate these
Backdrop.
fucking
Oh no!
skeletons.
I don't have the battle thing up. Whoops.
Why does it show me as bloodied? I'm not bloody.
Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Okay. Probably because that's how I saved your token last time.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty, as we are going into combat. Let me roll everybody's initiative. I roll everybody's initiative. Gmon, you have Vigilant Blessing, which gives you advantage, yes?
Yep.
So roll your initiative.
once again, Tyson goes first.
Surprise! The one with
And
some
it
good
barely
decks
doesn't
goes
matter
first.
much. I'm
Nope.
not in a 5.
It'd still be only the 5, because you have an 11 and a 5, because I already rolled once for you.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
You're good. So I just take the first one, which means you keep your 11, which didn't change anything. So we are at the start of combat here. Now, we do have only 30 minutes. Do y'all want to wait for next week so we go through the full combat all in one, or do y'all want to do a turn and then stop after one round and start next week?
Well, I think we have enough time to get more than one turn, but yeah, I'd like to get the combat going.
I'm gonna be honest, with 30 minutes left, I feel like it would make more sense to start combat next week.
So one vote
Yeah,
for,
I
one
agree.
vote against, one against.
I mean, yeah, that is a lot
I
of
agree with
mobs to get
Raven.
through. So I'm yeah.
6 nights.
Probably better hold off.
Okay, so
Well, I mean,
they think that's 4 votes to wait.
I think so.
Gmon, I don't think I heard you, and I don't think I heard Alric. Let me double check y'all.
Yeah, I'm fine either way.
Okay.
I said I agree with Raven.
Okay. So then we are going to wait so we go into the combat next week without having forgot what happened the next 2 turns. It's just going to make life easier for y'all. So, good job, you guys. That was a lot of fun. We are going to attempt to save a kobold here in a moment, but we will have to wait for next week to do that. So, everybody listening in, we thank you for joining us, and we hope you rejoin us next week to see just how much trouble this fucking kobold is. Because it's already causing trouble for the party. Y'all have a wonderful
Yeah.
night. Peace.
Bye.